And welcome back. We are now going to talk about reality shows. My favorite topic. Now, there is a big furor going on right now about this new show called Skins. Have you heard about it?
Yeah.
It is being likened to child pornography. Sponsors are pulling out. From what I understand, it's a show that's acting as a reality show, but they really walk on the edge of kids who are teens as far as sex and drugs and anything you could possibly think of that would be almost off limits, they talk about. So my question is this. Are we helping our kids by showing this and this is really what it's like and getting the conversation going? Or is there a line that, you know what, this is not appropriate. We shouldn't be showing our kids this. What do you think?
First of all, the child molesters must love this show.
I am sure they do.
I'm sure there's a good response from them. And no, if it's on TV, kids think it's acceptable.
Okay.
Regardless of how you as a parent or anyone else is presenting it, if it's on TV, what child doesn't want to become a superstar or an actress or be on TV? So if they see that's getting this other child exposure, so to speak, on television, there is an assumed that it's okay. I think it's horrible. I think shame on the station for putting it out there too.
Malik, what do you think?
I don't think it's necessarily reality. I don't think all teenagers act like that. I don't think that it's a healthy thing to be watching. I really think that maybe one of the purposes of putting it on was to garner money for the station. And as you can see, we're talking about it, so we're giving it attention.
Yes,
and different outlets are giving it attention, and so they're getting what they want. It's not about protecting the kids. It's not about protecting the teenagers. I do wonder, though, where the parents of the actors are that just let them go and do this.
Well, no, I am sure that they are over the age of 18. All of them, they've all said that, no, this isn't child pornography. They're all over 18. But the big talk was, oh, well, you should be watching this with your teenager. Well, how many teenagers are going to watch this show with their parents? Really? No. I mean, I don't feel that they will. I think that these are going to be, it's a shock value. And very much like 16 and Pregnant,
Right.
which is so popular with the teenage girls nowadays, and it depicts going through the entire process of getting pregnant and where do we live and how do we support this baby? Do we go back to school? And you know, when it first came on, it was, well, we're going to show the reality of what it is to be 16 and pregnant, but they're getting, you know, the backlash of it now. There are high schools where there's large amounts of girls who are getting pregnant because they want to be on a show and they want to be a star.
Yeah, they've just glamorized it instead of
And there's nothing
showing
glamorous
it as
about it.
something that's a struggle. It's, yeah,
So
I
what do you,
think it's terrible.
reality TV, do you think it's reality, first of all, and do you think that they're actually doing it as a public service, or is it all about money?
You know, I think
It's all about money.
Yeah, I think it's all about money. And I think I want to go back to the thing you were saying about parents watching it with their kids. I don't, you know, I have real issues with that. I've heard that before. Oh, watch it with your kids so you can discuss it. And
It makes me
but
squirm.
if
I
the-
can't even
yeah,
watch it with
no.
my, I'm like, no.
And if the show glamorizes something versus if it's like a documentary on something, which is two separate things, I think, why am I going to sit my child down, who, you know, she's really little right now, but if she was a teenager, I'm not going to sit her down and watch that's glamorizing that kind of behavior.
Right.
I remember when I was in junior high, 90210, Beverly Hills 90210 came out, and, you know, I would watch it, and it was at the time, though, I guess it was kind of risque.
Right.
But I will have I will have America know that I was a virgin before I met my husband, and so you can watch these shows and not sleep around. And I did not do any drugs, and I did not even drink alcohol until I was, well, anyway, I was over a certain age when I had alcohol.
Just tell us your bra size too. Let it all out.
No, I'm very proud of having been a virgin, because you can be a virgin and be on TV and be in film and be in front of people and be popular in high school. I've said that now.
But that's not the message these kids are getting
But what
from
I'm
these
saying
shows.
is, what I'm saying is, it is possible to watch those shows if you have a strong family background. Watch those shows
Yes.
and not become like that. Because I did watch 90210, and I just thought it was all silly.
And you're
That's all
one
I'm
in
saying.
what, 100?
No, I actually had a lot of friends that, you'd be surprised. Teenagers talk a good game, but doesn't mean they're all
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
stuff. And on that
Right.
note, we will be back in just a minute to talk some more. Thank you.
Do I look like someone who is at risk for heart disease? Well, guess what? I am. Heart disease took my dad's life, but it doesn't have to take mine. Because 80% of cardiac events in women may be prevented if we make the right choices. 80%. You may not know you're at risk, but one woman dies every minute from this largely preventable disease. Help bring a voice to this silent killer. Speak up to save lives at GoRedForWomen.org.